Right now at 11, Harvey creates havoc in Houston. The rain keeps falling and some fear the worst might be yet to come. Dramatic rescues are happening from the air and the flooded ground.
It was over 5 feet in our house. We barely made it out.
This was more than we could imagine.
And the only thing at that time I can do is just pray and, keep my head up.
Tonight, the country's fourth largest city remains paralyzed as thousands of evacuees seek shelter. Hello, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Dean. The worst of that flooding is not even expected until Thursday, and tonight many wait, hoping for help and higher ground. Right now, heavy rain continues to fall across southeast Texas. About 30 inches of rain has come down so far in Houston, with another 2 feet in the forecast. With that rain comes more rescues, many of them by volunteers rushing to the scenes wherever help is needed. 911 call centers have been overwhelmed by those in need of help.
Thousands of people have been plucked from flooded homes in vehicles, in trucks, boats, or whatever can make it through the water. About 8,000 people are estimated to be in shelters in Houston tonight, 5,000 in the city's convention center.
So many remain in need tonight, whether it's escaping those high waters, finding a place to stay, a hot meal, or simply a shoulder to cry on. With more from the flood zone, here's CBS News correspondent Meg Oliver.
Relentless rain pounded Houston for a fourth consecutive day, but the heaviest rain is expected overnight. We could see up to a foot of rain by tomorrow morning. This was just one of more than 1,500 air rescues across the Houston area as the water keeps rising. U.S. Customs agents and the Coast Guard plucked residents from the roofs of their flooded homes. And there were many more rescues by high water vehicles and boats, a good portion of them operated by civilians.
You need help, come out!
Thousands have been rescued so far, and they include the most vulnerable, the disabled, the elderly, children, and babies.
Nobody's kept count. The count isn't the important thing. It's getting people out of dangerous situation.
Those awaiting rescues are pleading for help on social media. Relatives of a family of 6 say they died when their van was washed away Sunday, which officials are still trying to confirm.
The water took the whole van and went into a ditch. My uncle jumped out. National Guard ran over there, tried to open the doors. They couldn't get the doors open. All my nieces and nephews drowned.
The entire National Guard in Texas has been mobilized, a total of 12,000 in the area to help. They'll also be managing the evacuees, like 7-year-old Jesus, who has cerebral palsy and hasn't eaten in a day.
His machines got wet, his medicine got wet, so he already had 3 seizures. That's very intense for her, but all we can do is wait.
Wait for food, for comfort, and for the rain to stop. As of this morning, about 75,000 people have called 911 asking for help. In Houston, I'm Meg Oliver. Now back to you.
President Trump and the First Lady will travel to Texas tomorrow to get a first-hand look at the damage from Harvey. The president talked about the storm and the response earlier at the White House.
Recovery will be a long and difficult road, and the federal government stands ready, willing and able to support that effort. We are one American family. We hurt together, we struggle together, and believe me, we endure together. We are one family. To the people of Texas and Louisiana, we are 100% with you.
The president made those comments during a joint press conference with the president of Finland. President Trump went on to praise the effort and cooperation of all those helping people affected by the storm, and he pledged that the rebuilding process will quickly begin.